Okay, fellas. I hope you're all doing great. Apologies, I haven't been uploading over the last few days. Haven't been feeling particularly great. But we're here now, and that's all that matters. So, what I want to talk about today is negativity and why you have to be very careful of it. The world cannot affect you in a negative way unless you allow it to. And I say allow because you can decide to shut the door and prevent any negativity from coming in. You can. How is that possible, you may ask? Stop watching the news, as an example. If you find that sitting in front of the TV or just browsing Twitter, looking at all the news, makes you feel bad, stop watching it. Unfollow these pages. And I would also say this, news organizations benefit from spreading fear because it gets clicks. Oh, this happened, that happened. Now look, I'm not saying that you should be completely oblivious to what's going on around the world. However, there are far too many negative articles and negative pieces of content that are published on the internet and that are produced on TV these days. There are. And so limit it a little bit. Try not checking the news for a couple of weeks and see how you feel. That's one avenue that you can go down. There's just so much negativity. This happened, that happened, and it can often make you feel like, man, the world is just an absolute shithole. It's a dump. Nothing good is happening. It almost feels these days that finding a good bit of news is an impossible task. But let me remind you, there are amazing things happening around the world as we speak. There are. People achieving record sales in their businesses, people opening incredible schools around the world, brand new hospitals for impoverished communities. I mean, there are so many good things happening. There are. It's hard to find because the negativity just consumes all the space out there. But if you look hard enough, you will find good news. So that's one thing that you can do. Look, social media, I don't view it in a negative way. I don't think you can make a conclusive statement and say social media is negative. It's how you use it. I like to moderately consume content on social media, but obviously my main purpose for being on social media is creating content that people hopefully find valuable. So if you feel like, well, I don't really need social media for any business purposes, maybe take some time away, see how you feel there. Another thing that may cause you to feel this sense of sadness is perhaps, and lack of hope, is the people that you have around you. I always say this, man. Some people are just so negative. It affects you. It does. Negativity spreads in the same way that positive energy spreads as well. If you're around someone who's just so full of life, believes in a prosperous tomorrow, is optimistic, not naive, optimistic, it rubs off on you. You walk away feeling rejuvenated and you question yourself and you think, man, what the fuck was I like before? Why was I so depleted? And if you question yourself enough, you'll realize that maybe it's the people I have around me that are making me feel so depressed and, So audit your circle. Who are you around? What are they like? Are they negative? Are they always talking about, oh man, we're all doomed. This is happening in the economy. Oh God, what are we going to do? Is that what they're like? Or are they like, you know what? Man, I can't wait to do this. I can't wait to do that. Things are going to be great, fantastic, this, that. They're just always talking about solutions. They're always talking about, and not only talking about, they're also walking what they're talking about as well. Because that's exciting. When you're around someone who said something to you 3 months ago, and then you meet him and he's like, man, I did it. I did this. It gives you so much optimism. At least for me, it does. When one of my friends achieves something incredible that they spoke about to me before, Man, it makes me feel so proud of them, first of all. And if you don't feel proud when one of your friends achieves something, you need to question yourself. Why do I feel negative about their accomplishments? Let me tell you this. Them winning is not taking anything away from you. Your friend achieving success is not taking from you. Eliminate that mentality. And if you're uncomfortable, good. It's probably because you've been lazy. And seeing them achieve that has done something to you. It's triggered you a little bit. But let it not trigger you in a negative way. You don't want to become a jealous, envious individual. No. Wish your friend well. Because that could be you in 3 months, in 6 months, in a year. If you knuckle down. And you don't want anybody to come to you after you've achieved some success and say, oh, you know, you were lucky or this and that, or look at you in a funny way. If that's your friend, I would say, time to look for a new friend. That's just my personal opinion. If your friends can't celebrate your success with you, they gotta go. They gotta go. If they look at you in a funny way, if they don't say nothing, man, these are people that you don't want around you. If they start saying things, oh, you've changed, and they're trying to make you feel bad about your success, they gotta go. They gotta go. You're not staying around me if you look at me funny for working hard on achieving my goals. No, I'm not saying rub in your accomplishments. Hey, man, I bought this for 10 grand. I bought that. No, don't rub it in, especially if one of your friends isn't doing particularly great. I don't believe in, going above and beyond to remind that person that you're way ahead of them. No. But if you say, hey, man, I did it. I got the job, or I did this, and then they look at you funny, nah, they got to go. I don't want that negativity in my life, man. I don't want that evil eye. I've spoken about the evil eye before. Some of you guys from Italy, Cyprus, you don't have to be Muslim to believe in it. But essentially, it's people giving you negative energy. You say something good that's happened to you, and they look at you funny. Man, and you can almost sometimes feel it in your body as well. You feel so uncomfortable, and you tell yourself, man, I shouldn't have told this person. I don't know, I'm getting some strange vibes right now. You can feel it. And sometimes the evil eye throws you off completely. It sabotages something good. So if you've accomplished some success, you could tell the friends that you trust, but then don't go above and beyond to show everybody all of your materialistic possessions, and don't do anything like that, because that can throw you off a little bit. That's why people in the UK say touch wood. What does that mean? Hope I get it, touch wood. They don't want anyone to jinx it. That's what the evil eye does. It jinxes any potential success. When you have someone like, fuck, look at me, fucking lucky bastard. That's negative energy being sent your way. That's the evil eye. Now, you can believe it or not believe it. It's up to you. But I've felt it. I know what it's like. So, anyways, I sidetracked there and I started speaking about friendship. But, it has a huge part to play when it comes to how you feel. Those that are around you. Choose to be around optimistic individuals. Not naive, optimistic. I choose to believe in a better tomorrow. That's my philosophy. I know there's a lot of fucked up shit out there. And I know that you could start something and lose all your money and then start from scratch again. I know that. But what's the alternative? Be an average bastard all your life. Fearful of any opportunities because you don't want to get scraped or bruised. No. I'll fall again and again and again and again. I'll fail forward. But I believe that at the end of the day, I've got what it takes. I know I do. The how doesn't matter. I've said this before to you guys. How you achieve success, that will figure itself out. If you worry about the how too much, you'll never start. Look at people like Elon Musk, Sir Richard Branson, people like that. They didn't know exactly how they were going to succeed straight off the bat. They failed so many times. Elon Musk was asked about the SpaceX missions when they failed repeatedly. He was asked, why did you not quit? And he said something along the lines of, I never quit. I never quit. I keep going. And that's the mentality. And I'm not saying that everybody's destined to start a multi-billion-dollar company. No. But whatever it is that you want to achieve, you keep going. It's the process of becoming the man that you want to be that brings you the fulfillment. It's not a car or a watch. Those are nice things. But you want to be able to go to bed at night knowing you're trying your best. You don't want to go to bed feeling like you're doing nothing. That's why so many men fall into depression, because they go to bed feeling like they were bums the whole day. They feel like a waste of space. So I want you to make yourself proud, first and foremost, by showing up for you every single day, by working your hardest. Because even if you don't get what you want when you work your hardest, at least you can respect yourself for trying. But if you never try at all, well, then you deserve to feel down about yourself, because you're not doing shit. It's tough love, but if you're doing nothing with your life, that's why you feel fucking miserable. So stop feeling sorry for yourself, get up and work hard to pursue something. But Ali, I don't know what it is. Well, you'll find out eventually. But if you never go out there on the battlefield, you'll never know. A lot of it is just trying a lot of shit and seeing what sticks. And then eventually you figure out that, you know what, I'm pretty good at this one thing right here. I could see myself making a career out of it. And it works. You don't know exactly how things will materialize, man. Don't focus on the how too much. It's a big mistake. Ali, I won't try unless I know the sequence of events that will transpire before I begin. No, that's a stupid excuse, a stupid reason to prevent you from trying. The fun is in figuring it out. Okay, I failed here, I did this, I did that. What if I try this? What if I do that? And then you get it. Oh, you get that boost of self-esteem, fulfillment running through you. It's incredible. Nothing like it. But if you never try, you'll always be a bum. So look, when it comes to negativity, man, be careful who you're around. Be careful what you consume. Choose to be around optimistic people. Choose to believe in a better tomorrow. Thanks for watching, fellas. If you enjoyed this video, make sure you give it a like, comment, let me know what you think down below. And if you're new here, consider subscribing. See you in the next one.